In 2004, we were privileged to be invited by our friends, the Tumisimes, the late Joan and Mr. Malachi Tumisime, to join HomeBuilders Fellowships. We didn't know about it.
And it is from that time, 16 years into our marriage, that we learned that we knew nothing about marriage. And so from that time, we introduced Life Ministry Uganda, and we picked the vision for strengthening families. It is very important to understand from God's commandments, which He says we love Him with all our heart and soul and mind, and love our neighbors as we love ourselves, that God's interest is a deep relationship with Him and with one another. And in a family setting, that's where it starts.
We use these books, they are home builders books, to learn about marriage. I think that was our first book we began with. We learned about communication in marriage. I used to have a problem with communication, but now it improved my marriage.
Learning does not end. Learning never stops. There's always a lot to learn. One of the books we have studied is Improving Our Parenting. And one of the things that stood out for me is that the children are a gift from God. Ultimately, you give them back to God. So I need to parent them in a way that will bring glory to His name.
I feel I've become a better listener. I listen better to God, especially about my family. I listen better to my children, and I listen better to my wife. Because I didn't like being told what I've done wrong, I also wasn't telling my wife what she has done wrong, which was bringing quiet tension. It's like a cold war going on, that you live with that cold war. Now come these fellowships, and I learned very, very clearly that actually what I was doing was not right.
I used to have difficulties or learning how to parent. Now I know how to parent even adults, teens. You can parent very well because you meet as a group, you meet in homes, you discuss, you learn from the rest, you get to know a lot of people, networking.
The gospel is best preached in a family and then spreads into the church and the community and the whole nation. And so when Life Ministry comes up with a vision which we subscribe to, that every home, a godly home, you can see that that's what it takes to build a nation that fears the Lord.